Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k18 Universe Mode. I'm BrendenPlayz. This is the final Smackdown before Survivor Series. And on that night, we will see Team Reigns take on Team Edge. And speaking of Team Reigns, we start the show off with the man himself. It is Roman Reigns, the team captain of his own team. He has assembled so far a team consisting of himself, Cesaro, and Sheamus. We believe Reigns is out here tonight to announce his fourth and final member of his team. Who's it going to be? I don't know. But for Roman Reigns' sake, let's hope he gets a big name, because of course, what is on the line? If Reigns wins at Survivor Series, Reigns will get a WWE Championship opportunity when he wants, when he desires. I think he could even pick the stipulation in the match as well. So Reigns could just essentially get a title shot when he wants, how he wants. So Reigns has got it made. So let's hear from Roman Reigns about Survivor Series. So the clock is ticking. We're counting down the days until Survivor Series. I'm still without a fourth member of my team. But I'm not alone. Edge has yet to announce his fourth member as well, and judging from last week when Edge was backstage trying to ask anybody he possibly can to join his team, it looks as though he's having a few issues. But myself personally, I have found my fourth man, and unfortunately for you people in the crowd tonight, he's not here, and he's not going to be here until Survivor Series, because the fourth man of my team will be kept a secret. Now, this fourth man has got some history with a certain member of Edge's team. This man has got a lot of history and a lot of hate for this one guy, and he told me that he is done. He didn't want to get back in the ring, but this one guy, he felt as though he had some unfinished business to attend to, so he felt as though that this opportunity was the perfect time for him to get back in the ring one last time to take care of that business. You'll find out who my partner is at Survivor Series, but as for tonight, I want to find out who Edge has as his fourth man of his team. Now, Edge, I know last week, as I said, you had some issues, but hopefully you made some calls. I mean, did you give Shawn Michaels a call down on NXT? Did you try and get someone new to come in for one night? Did you give your old best friend Christian a call? Did you try and organize something there? What happened? Who did you get? Did you find anybody? I mean, is there anybody left? I mean, everyone you've asked has said no, and there's no one left. Nobody wants to fight for you, Edge, because it's a no-win situation. If you lose, then you're going to take out your frustrations out on them. If you win, you get nothing. So what's the point? There's no point in fighting for your team, Edge. And you got Braun Strowman, you got Chris Jericho. That's great. I beat both of them. And yourself, Edge, I can beat you any day of the week. I don't even know if you're fit. I don't even know if you're healthy enough to get in the ring again. So, Edge, please, come out here tonight. Let's get this over and done with. Tell me who your fourth man is on your team. Bring him out. Bring him on out. I'm ready. Because there's nobody that you can bring out here, Edge, that is even going to have a chance to beat me at Survivor Series. Well, Roman Reigns has sent down the call out. Who is going to take the challenge? Who's the fourth man? Oh my God. Edge may have found the one last man left on Smackdown that has not declined him. It is the game. It's Triple H. Edge has recruited Triple H to be on his Survivor Series team. This is huge. And as Reigns said, he's beaten Jericho. He's beaten Strowman. He has not beaten Triple H. The game is here. Triple H, Roman Reigns. We are about to see these two stare each other down in the middle of the ring. Well, Reigns said he doesn't care who you bring out. It's not going to worry him one bit. Well, I think Triple H might be worrying Roman Reigns just a little bit. The game is here, and he's on his way to the ring. Reigns, is he worried? I hope Reigns has got a good fourth man, because Edge has certainly got a good one right here as these two stare each other down. Talking some trash in the process, Reigns and Triple H getting ready for Survivor Series. And Reigns wants nothing to do with Triple H here tonight. Reigns backing down, but we will see Triple H in the ring at Survivor Series. Well, here is where we stand right now. It is Edge, Strowman, Jericho, and Triple H taking on Reigns, Cesaro, Sheamus, and the fourth man that we just don't know who that is right now. Now this week on Smackdown, we have ourselves a matchup between Aiden English and Hideo Itami. Singles competition between those two as, well, I guess after Survivor Series, we need to find out who's going to be the next Intercontinental Championship challenger. Itami's certainly thrown his hand up in recent times. But as well as that, we have Nia Jax, the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, teaming up with Sasha Banks to take on Naomi and the champ, Becky Lynch. It is the Ascension up against Cesaro and Sheamus the Bar as well. Rusev goes one-on-one with Apollo Crews. O'Neal will be in Cruz's corner as well. And it is a #1 contenders match. We find out which team takes on RKO, Randy Orton and Rhino at Survivor Series. Gable and Benjamin, all the Wyatt families, Harper and Rowan. And your main event, it is a big one. Two men who will be a part of the Triple Threat WWE Championship matchup at Survivor Series. Bray Wyatt, Sami Zayn, they will go one-on-one here tonight. Who will have the momentum? Who's going to have the first big shot, the last say, just before Survivor Series? Aiden English and Hideo Itami. It is going to be Hideo Itami picking up the victory. The tag team women's matchup, it is Naomi and Becky Lynch scoring the win. The Bar pick up the victory over the Ascension, and Rusev and Cruz. It's a happy day for Rusev with the victory. So tag team matchup here to determine which team takes on Randy Orton and Rhino at the upcoming Survivor Series pay-per-view for the tag team championships of Smackdown. Well, these two teams met a few weeks ago, and it was the Wyatt family picking up the victory. And afterwards, of course, even a bit of a beatdown coming Gable and Benjamin's way. But Gable and Benjamin, they believe they've figured out the Wyatt family. They believe they have realized what went wrong. They've patched that up, and they're ready for another opportunity to take them on. So the Wyatt families, Harper and Rowan, they'll be taking on Gable and Benjamin. Still a very new team here in Gable and Benjamin, compared to the Wyatt family, who have been established and multiple-time champions for a while, but haven't been at their best, to say the least, for a while now. But they get themselves an opportunity here tonight. What can they do? Can they get themselves a matchup against Randy Orton and Rhino at Survivor Series and really cap off a big night? Because Bray Wyatt, of course, will be a part of the WWE Championship Triple Threat match. If the Wyatts can get themselves in the tag team title match, it'll be back to the old days for the Wyatts when they used to dominate the entire pay-per-view and the entire Smackdown shows. Well, here they are, Harper and Rowan, two big men. Different attire for them here tonight. They call themselves the Bludgeon Brothers as of late as well. But they are still affiliated with the Wyatt family, and they are still well and truly with Bray as their leader, their mentor. But Bray has got himself a big match later on tonight, so he's a little bit busy. Can't accompany the Wyatt family here. And whilst Bray is competing for the WWE Championship, the Wyatts have decided to spice things up, change things up for themselves in a bid to hopefully get themselves another run with those tag team championships. Not a bad idea at all if you're the Wyatt family to try something new, try something different, and who knows, maybe it could work. As Shelton Benjamin with a suplex to start things off. Of course, Shelton Benjamin still very new back here on the scene, returning a few weeks ago to be a part of Gable and Benjamin, a new team here in Universe Mind. Of course, Jason Jordan, Chad Gable's former tag team partner, leaving the group and heading over to Raw. Gable was looking for a new partner, and Shelton Benjamin was looking for a way to get back here to SmackDown, and as an excuse to come back, well, he's got one. It's Chad Gable, who's off the top rope leg drop. Beautiful maneuver right there. Gable flying around a little bit there. Not usually what you see from him. That's more Shelton Benjamin's style. Benjamin, the veteran, has a lot of experience, and that experience will be very, very helpful for the team. No doubt about that, as Gable just getting himself warmed up here as Eric Rowan is down at the moment. So RKO will be the team they have to take on if they can win. And of course, RKO well, they haven't had a lot of opponents as of late because they've just been running through everybody in their way. But the fortunate thing for RKO, a lot of new challenges coming here to SmackDown. Lots of new teams forming, and it's going to mean a lot of competition for them. Of course, Gable and Benjamin, a new one. Cesaro and Sheamus, I think that's going to be a big clash if it ever happens. Clothesline there. Harper and Rowan just starting to get back to the top as well. The Hype Bros are thereabouts as well. So lots of great teams emerging. The Titus brand, let's not forget about them. Breezango. Lots of teams, as we said. So it means that the SmackDown Tag Division is starting to heat up. And the pressure is right there for RKO to retain those championships. As now Gable sent on there. Well, there's no question about the talent of Randy Orton and Rhino. You know, I don't think there ever has been, but the only question has been their friendship, their alliance, their chemistry, how they work together as a team, and so far it's been excellent between the two. There really hasn't been any cracks that we've seen. They're working as a cohesion unit really well, and that's very positive for the team. But I think what we are waiting for is a really tough opponent to come along, test them, and see if they are good enough to take them down, if they're up to the challenge, up to the task. Right now, Harper into the corner. As now, Shelton Benjamin tags in. Here comes a bit of double team work, it looks. Here comes the atomic drop, and oh! The kick there to follow it up. And Rowan wants to get his partner out of there. Not a bad idea. I think you need to get him out of there if you ask me. But Harper happy to stay in the ring. Rowan watching on. So, as we said, a new look to this team. The Wyatt family is Harper and Rowan. And as we said, they're starting to call themselves the Bludgeon Brothers as well, which is an interesting name and obviously an interesting dynamic that they've started to form their own little name as well as the Wyatt family affiliation. There's no dissension in the ranks as we can, see at the moment, but of course there has been some dissension between the Wyatt family and, Braun Strowman earlier on in the season. So you'd have to wonder, is there anything going on there? But it doesn't seem to be the case. Avalanche, follow-away slam, but Benjamin got to the tag straight away. Gable's back in. Well, that's incredible that he managed to get to the tag, even though he was thrown to the other side of the ring. He was thrown that far that all he had to do was reach his hand out and he got the tag straight away. Excellent there from Shelton Benjamin. And great ring awareness as well as Eric Rowan. He wants a piece of Gable as well, I think, but he's going to have to wait because Harper's trying to get the job done right now. Well, Luke Harper won the Intercontinental Championship earlier on in the season as well. Big moment for him, big win for him. The confidence is certainly building for Harper. And if he and Rowan can get it together, they will be such a dominant team once again here in Universe Mode. Gable now heading back to the top. Rowan trying to get himself involved and stop it from happening. Can't do it though. Moonsault off the top. And now Chad Gable, what's he got planned here? Flies over the top again, misses out though. Benjamin's back there potentially for the tag. If Gable can reach out, I think he may need a tag soon. Harper right now getting him back towards the middle of the ring. This would be a huge win if they can get the job done here tonight for Gable and Benjamin. An opportunity at the Tag Team Champions would be huge. But to be fair though, if they do get the opportunity, I'm not so sure that they'll be able to get the job done. It's going to be very, very tough for them. A new team is all, the referee gets bowled over. A new team trying to take on the very best team here on SmackDown and get the win. It's always going to be difficult. We've seen a lot of teams try and do it. It just hasn't worked out for them. But I like what we're seeing from Gable and Benjamin. It seems as though, the American Alpha was really handy and helpful for this situation for Chad Gable because Shelton Benjamin, well, he's a little bit more agile than a Jason Jordan, flies around the ring a little bit more, but it seems as though, despite a new partner, it's really just all the same business for Chad Gable. It seems as though he hasn't lost a step and seems as though this combination has worked out really well so far. And right now, a shot there to the midsection. Harper is down. Gable now to the second. Splash time! And now Gable getting Harper back up. Thought about something big. Missed out though. Luke Harper. Can he capitalize? Harper gets him towards the ropes. What's he got planned? Oh wow, just raking the face of Chad Gable into the ropes. It's not pretty, but as we say, it doesn't need to be pretty, it just has to be effective. And that's what the Wyatts do so well. As we said earlier on, Bray in the main event later on tonight against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn coming fresh off a victory against AJ Styles. He has got a lot of confidence. That man. Can Bray somehow beat him here tonight and have the final shot before Survivor Series? The last say. Sometimes, if you got the momentum heading in, that's all you need. You know, Sami's had a good month, yeah. But if he loses here tonight, it all means nothing. Because any momentum that he had is gone. And he's not coming into Survivor Series smiling. He's coming into Survivor Series a worried man. And Bray, well, he's always smiling and laughing. But this time, it won't be in a weird, creepy manner. And for no reason. It looks as though he'll have a reason if he can get the win here tonight. Because he'll be smiling about that victory. Right now, Benjamin wanted to line up Harper for that super kick. Missed out, though. Benjamin's not through, taking down Harper with a knee into his back. Rowan reaching the hand out, wants a tag. But right now, Luke Harper's got some work to do. Benjamin, though, can't seem to capitalize just yet. Can't seem to get Harper down. Both men back and forth. Benjamin, terrific wrestler, has a lot of experience in that amateur background. He's done it all. But certainly, age is a bit of a question for him now. He is a veteran. Can he still compete at the top level? That powerbomb suggests to me that he can. Almost gets the 3. And maybe that's why as... Oh, the tag. The tag's been made. And oh, hang on. Straight away. Oh, Eric Rowan's going to the top rope. Oh, big mistake. Gets connected there with the right hand and sent to the outside. Normally in a place that he doesn't like to go to is that top rope. It's going to cost him on this occasion. Well, probably a reason why Benjamin is happy to be in this tag team is because he doesn't have to do as much as a solo because of that age factor. Harper getting himself involved there, saving Eric Rowan. Now, Benjamin back in the ring, but straight back to his feet, though. And Benjamin! Super kick! Lined him up and connected right on the jaw. Rowan is down. Benjamin could beat him right here, but he's not going to just yet. He's got other ideas. He's not through with him yet. Shelton Benjamin now, lining him up, head first, into the mat. Rowan is down, the cover. Gable and Benjamin pick up the win. Oh, that's huge. A big win for them here tonight. Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin are heading to Survivor Series to take on RKO. It's a short history for Gable and Benjamin, but it is without a doubt their biggest match to date as a team. Rhino, Randy Orton have been so good. Can they be stopped? We'll find out at Survivor Series. The tag team titles of Smackdown are on the line. And we could be seeing ourselves new champions if these two can keep their momentum building. They were good here tonight. If they can repeat that, they'll have another great night at Survivor Series! Where did Rhino come from? Oh my goodness! A thunderous spear by Rhino. Now Randy's in the ring. Benjamin celebrating. Oh, the RKO. Celebration over. RKO send a bit of a statement of their own just before Survivor Series. Main event time here on Smackdown, as it is our two contenders for AJ Styles' WWE Championship in action here tonight. Bray Wyatt, Sami Zayn, and this is the match we'll see at Survivor Series. It is a triple threat matchup as the two men we just mentioned, Bray and Zayn, compete to take on AJ Styles. It doesn't matter if AJ gets pinned or not, as long as someone can get a pinfall or submission, the match will end and the title will change hands. AJ does not have to be involved in the decision. Triple threat rules, it makes it so dangerous for the champion, but also so lucrative for the challengers. A great opportunity here. An awesome opportunity for both men. Can they make the most of it? Well, after beating AJ a couple of weeks ago, Sami Zayn is flying high right now, but this is still going to be a very tough assignment for him. Bray Wyatt, well, Bray Wyatt, let's be honest, hasn't had the major wins he's looking for. But if he gets a win here tonight, it will be the perfect night for him. The perfect chance to prove that he is ready to be a main event player here on the blue brand. He's been waiting for his chances for a long time now. Well, tonight he gets one. And Survivor Series, he'll get another. Sami Zayn, Bray Wyatt here. Sami Zayn, I tell you what, if he beats Bray here tonight, wow. He's going to be so difficult to beat at Survivor Series. He will have a hell of a lot of momentum heading in. Bray Wyatt will be looking to try and shut that down, trying to stop that from happening, and be looking to get a win of his own here tonight. Well, both Bray and Sami Zayn yet to win a world title here in Universe Mode. Both have been ascending the ranks and slowly climbing their way up. Sami Zayn probably a little bit more successful than Bray as of late. Sami Zayn has had quite a few opportunities at the championship without success. Just couldn't beat Finn Balor. Had all those chances, but just couldn't beat him. Of course, he beat Roman Reigns. I think Sami Zayn would have been a perfect man to be a part of Team Edge, but unfortunately Edge put him in the triple threat matchup. I guess that's the type of GM that Edge is, putting Sami Zayn's interests ahead of his own, which is good to see. I mean, clearly, Edge could have quite comfortably put Sami Zayn in his team. A lot of beef between Reigns and Zayn throughout the year. Easily could have happened, and I think would have been a perfect choice for him, but as I said, wanted to reward Sami Zayn and give him an opportunity at the championship. Bray sent into the steel steps there. The count begins for the referee to the outside of the ring are both men, and Sami Zayn, what's he going to try and do here? Looks as though he's just going to get Bray back in, but not without slamming his head onto the apron first. Well, we still don't know who's the fourth man on Team Roman Reigns, but what we do know, the fourth man on Team Edge is Triple H, so not a bad get there for our GM. The game joining the team, that is huge. Right now, both Bray and Sami are focused on that championship matchup, but they need to be focused on each other right now. This is a perfect opportunity to learn something about your opponent, find a weakness, and try and exploit it at Survivor Series. Because you don't have to pin AJ Styles. Look, if you're Bray Wyatt and you feel as though, hey, maybe I can't get the job done against AJ, well, that's when you target Sami Zayn. That's when you try and beat Sami Zayn. And Zayn, well, was it a fluke win against AJ? We'll find out at Survivor Series. But, oh, Sami Zayn off the top with the Swanton. But certainly Sami Zayn probably will try and target AJ Styles because he does have in the back of his mind that he has got a victory over him. Made AJ Styles tap out. And now Bray up on the shoulders of Sami Zayn with the fireman's carry. Can't capitalize though, the bigger man able to avoid it. Grabs a hold of it. Oh, Sami Zayn launches him over his head. That is the power of Bray Wyatt. Something that goes a little unnoticed. And speaking of AJ Styles, he's backstage right now, the champion, watching this matchup in the locker room, keeping a close eye on both Bray Wyatt and Sami Zayn. Just trying to figure out what these two guys are doing. Maybe trying to look for a weakness of his own, or just happy to watch the matchup and scout him out and just see who gets the win. I think it would be just interesting alone to see who does come away with this victory. Who does he need to watch out for the most? Is it the man who beat him? Or is it Bray Wyatt who potentially could pick up a win here tonight? I think AJ will be pretty confident. He's had a good couple of victories over Chris Jericho. He'll certainly be feeling as though that he's at the peak of his game. He beat Finn Balor as well, put Finn Balor on the sidelines. AJ will be feeling very good about himself, no doubt about that. Meanwhile, Bray Wyatt getting wrenched back right now. Sami Zayn doing the best he can to try and make Bray Wyatt tap, but Bray fights through and gets the hold to be released. Now, here's the cover, hook of the leg, can only get the 1 count. Close battle between these two right now, and we have to wonder how much will these two keep in the tank, keep in the reserves for Survivor Series. Do you try and get this win here tonight? Do you give it everything you've got? Someone like Sami Zayn, who is a fighter, probably will try and do so. But Bray Wyatt's a thinker. He's a smart man, and you know, Bray Wyatt, if he sees an opportunity to win, I'm sure he'll take it. But it wouldn't shock me if he decides to take a walk and fight for another day, and that day being the big one at Survivor Series. And certainly if things are getting tough, I could see Bray Wyatt happy just to walk away from this one. And I wouldn't blame him either. You know, if you're going to lose the matchup, don't take the L, just take a walk. We'll see what Bray does. Right now, stroked away there by Sami Zayn. Zayn with the right hand, trying his best here to stay in control. But Bray Wyatt still fighting, and now Bray has him up. Zayn can't. Oh, Bray can't capitalize. Zayn can break through, hit the neck breaker. Uppercut there by Bray as well. And Bray Wyatt will be disappointed that his family lost earlier on, so he'll be trying to get the win for the team here tonight. But loves some momentum. He'll be representing the Wyatts at Survivor Series, and of course Harper and Rowan won't be there. Because of that, lots of responsibility falls on the shoulders of Bray Wyatt. Sliding kick there by Zayn. Elbow right to the midsection of the heart region of Bray Wyatt. Bray with the right hand, and now Zayn still finding ways to counter. You've got to respect this from Sami Zayn. No matter what Bray's throwing at him, Zayn is certainly finding ways to overcome it and counter it and stay in this matchup. You can see the fatigue setting in a little bit here. Let's not forget the big match against he had against AJ Styles. What a match it was, but it took a hell of a lot out of Sami Zayn to win that one. Maybe he's still feeling the effects of that one. Now Zayn has Bray to the outside. Oh no, we know what's coming next. Sami Zayn lining up Bray Wyatt to go for the DDT! DDT through the turnbuckles, connecting to the ring post, and he hits it, but Bray is still going. Zayn giving everything he's got, risking it all for that DDT, but it hasn't quite worked out to be that effective for him. Risk versus reward, that's what it's all about, and on this occasion, the reward was, well, non-existent. Zayn now getting Bray back in the ring. What can Sami do? Sami shrugged off again there by Bray Wyatt. Now Bray will just try and take his time here. No point rushing things. No point trying to force a big move just yet. There's still plenty of time, and Bray is happy to use it up. Into the cover now though. Bray Wyatt hooks that leg. Has he got the win? No. No surprise, but Sami Zayn just being worn down slowly. And that's Bray Wyatt's style. He'll beat you down. He'll tell you all about it whilst he's doing it. But most of all, he will do it slowly. He'll take his time. He'll enjoy it. He'll smile. Every time he punches you in the face, he will have a smile on his own face. He'll enjoy every moment of it. And that is why Bray Wyatt is a dangerous man. He is just absolutely sadistic. Back body drop, down goes Sami Zayn now. But Zayn, he's still going himself. He's not going to let Bray Wyatt beat him easy here. Zayn rolls through, slams down Bray. But Zayn down to one knee. He's slowing down right now. Clearly fatigued. Clearly struggling a little bit. He's not at his best. And it could cost him Uranagi. If he's not at his best, Bray will capitalize. Bray now. Oh, countered there by Zayn. Now Sami, right hand. Zayn, DDT. Quickly executing the DDT. Can he make the most of it? To the second rope. What Zayn got planned now? Wants Bray to get back to his feet. Sami Zayn from the second. Jumps to the top. Tempted crossbody. Bray caught him though. Bray has him up and hangs up Zayn on the ropes. Wow, big mistake there by Sami Zayn. How critical will that be in the context of this matchup? Will that cost him the match? He had a moment of opportunity, a small window to make the most of it and potentially put Bray away, but he's failed. But he's still going. DDT again. Bray, though, shrugs him off and sweeps him off his feet. Now Bray lining up Sami Zayn. And Bray Wyatt, Sister Abigail. The cover. Bray gets the win. Well, clearly, a Sami Zayn struggling from fatigue. A Zayn a little bit slowed here tonight, not at his best. And after an epic win against AJ Styles, he's failed to back it up with another against Bray Wyatt tonight. The Eater of Worlds gets the win here. And now Bray has the final say heading into this triple threat match. Bray Wyatt now has the momentum. AJ Styles will be watching on wondering what he has to do. What has he got to do to beat both men? If you're AJ, you just got to make sure you're involved in the decision. Don't let Wyatt or Zayn get a one-on-one situation and a potential opportunity to lose that title without even being involved. Big win tonight though by Bray. Bray looks as though he's starting to get to his best here. Are we finally starting to see the rise of Wyatt? Can Bray Wyatt capitalize? Can he capture his first world title? Can he do it at Survivor Series? He's a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion. He's been waiting for this moment, waiting to take that next step to the top. Can he do it at Survivor Series? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of Universe Mode. If you enjoyed it, do leave a like on it. Let's shoot for a big goal. Let's try and hit 350 likes on this episode. And if you are looking forward to Survivor Series, let me know by leaving a comment. And also, give me a prediction. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be AJ? Is it going to be Sami Zayn? Or will it be Bray Wyatt? Your prediction for that big matchup, leave it in the comment section down below. And also, while you're predicting, who's going to be the fourth man of Team Reigns? You let me know as well. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more. Check out the forum. It's BrendenPlayz.com/forums to continue the universe mode and real life WWE discussion over there. It's free to join. Do it right now. Link in the description down below. Thank you for watching. See you next video.